Welcome back to the channel. Thanks again for stopping by. Guys, we're going to be tearing the Victory-Max completely apart. I purchased a $1,000 Duramax. We're talking a 2004 GMC Sierra, really in bad shape. And what I plan on doing on the channel, and we're talking in record timing, I plan on rebuilding this truck, or we plan on, Ryan's Diesel Service and Kodiak truck in Wisconsin. Big shout out to those guys for letting me use their hoist and their manpower. But basically, what I plan on doing is rebuilding this truck, essentially restoring it to almost brand new. So this build's gonna come at you guys fast and furious. As a matter of fact, I just ordered a lift kit for it, so stay tuned for that unboxing. I'm pretty excited about that. So in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and tear this truck apart, and man, you guys have to stay tuned and watch once I pull that bed and that cab. Oh, it's bad. It is so bad. So make sure you guys watch till the end. Also, 3 more days left for that giveaway, August 1st. So midnight, August 1st, I'm shutting this whole contest down. Entries will stop. And I will be announcing the winner for the Ryan's Diesel Service Turbo to that person in a later video. For some of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, 1 item purchased on the website is 1 entry. So 3 days left. Thank you guys so much for your support, for those of you that have already done that. I'm gonna bring a good buddy of mine on the channel. Some of you guys probably know who he is. Duramax Diesel. He runs a YouTube channel. He just got out of the Marines, and he's actually a diesel shop owner of a performance shop in Southern California. If you guys enjoy my builds, you're probably gonna enjoy his builds a lot better than mine, trust me, because he actually fabricates his parts. He does a great job. He's gonna speak for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna jump right into the shop video. Thank you guys so much. Man, I am just traveling constantly, Wisconsin, Michigan. I'm trying to get these videos out to you guys as quickly as possible. Thank you so much, and stay tuned.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to, I guess, the Duramax Diesel channel, but thanks to Truckmaster, we are putting this video together. He's a good friend of mine, and he has been extremely grateful along the way. So I want to first off and say thank you, Josh, for everything. Secondly, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on my channel over here and basically what we do at my shop and everything. Currently, we are in the middle of a built motor LV7 Duramax that you can see behind us. It's a full custom build, full custom suspension, built motor, built trans, all being built in-house at our shop. And I'm going to be basically breaking that all down for you on YouTube in the coming months once we get the rest of our parts in. As you can see right here, we have Carrillo rods. We have Molle race cast pistons from PPE, board 20 over, 16:1 compression ratio. So just a few goodies that are going into this motor. We also have built our own bars and everything for the suspension because it is 4-linked all around on coilovers. And we are building track bars, pretty much any custom thing you can think of. We necessarily don't have kits, but we're pretty much made to order with DOM tubing, chromoly heims, any length that you need, any style mounts, and we'll kind of give you guys a little view of that here. But on this channel, we are going to be giving away a set of traction bars that we have built. They are set up for 01 to 07 Duramax. Pretty much, we can make any one you want, so if you end up being the winner, we'll make you a custom set of track bars. So that's what we're getting into later on the channel. There'll be more specifics later on. You just have to come over, subscribe, and we'll give you all the details. But I spent 5 years in the Marine Corps working on injection seats and F-18s, and now I've taken the venture to open my own shop. We are down here in Southern California right now in the Riverside County area. So if any of you guys are local and need some work done, we can definitely help you out. We're dealers for HSP, PPE, Motor Ops if you need something from them. Also working with D-Max store, that's where I got all my motor goodies from. These pistons from PPE, all the Carrillo rods and the rest of the motor parts, Callie's crank and everything came from D-Max store. So we can pretty much get you set up with whatever you need. And yeah, feel free to shoot me an email. It's always in the description of my videos. And yeah, thank you guys for checking out my video and hanging out in the shop with us.
Here we go. We are back with another episode. The last video that you watched, we were actually at the body shop, and really cool body shop, S&S Automotive. This company is essentially doing the body work for free. So, I mean, that's a big deal, and huge shout out to those guys, and thank you so much. So today we are here at Ryan's Diesel Service in Wisconsin. You know, you guys, I'm from Michigan, so, I've been doing some traveling. Today, for the very first time on the channel, we are going to tear this bad boy apart. Basically, we're gonna strip everything down to straight up chassis. We're gonna call this build the Victory Max because it's Victory Red, and we're actually gonna get it painted the same color, so it's gonna be really exciting when you actually see the results. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. What's up? What you doing today? Building turbos?
Same thing I do every day.
He's actually the lead machinist here at Ryan's Diesel Service, and I know you make a lot of, that's pretty much what you do all day long.
Yeah.
You remanufacture turbos. What do you got going on today?
Building some more GT37 remans for Duramaxes, 64s, 66.
What is the most popular turbo that people are ordering right now?
64 millimeter.
Why is that?
It's a good all-around turbo, works great for pulling, street driving, and adds a good amount of power.
What do you run on your truck?
64.
Man, well, I'll let you get back to work. I'm sorry, I know I'm putting you on the spot. We have a lot to do on the Victory Max over there, and this is Ryan. He does nothing.
I just hang around and look good all day. That's all I do here.
All right. You invited me here, man.
I did.
So, I know you work on a lot of Power Stroke as well as Duramax and Cummins, but my question to you about the Power Stroke versus Duramax removal of turbo, which one's your favorite?
Power Stroke.
By far.
By far. Way easier. Besides when the bolt strips out on this one and you can't get it out.
Yeah. All right, guys, let me show you where I'm at this point. Bumper's right here. Removed. Everything front fascia is gone. Obviously, the top shroud, all this stuff right here, man. Everything's pretty much already done. Check this out. Check this out. Look how rusted that is. It's so bad. Guys, you know what's going to go down here. Brand new fenders. There's no way that we're going to be able to save that. It's so bad. You can't even mount the fuse block to the truck. When I started taking these bolts out right here, they just snapped. They just broke right off. Look at this. Yep, that happened. I mean, we just kind of blew through it really quickly, but removed everything we need to. Now we're gonna go ahead and get it in the air. Go ahead and remove the grounds, and then we can finally get the cab off and the bed. And by the way, guys, the bed is for sale, $1,200, rust free. Complete joke. I got jokes. Actually, we're gonna scrap the bed. I'm gonna be checking for play as well, see if we have any play in the hubs, the tie rods, anything, upper control arms, the ball joints. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. All right, guys, so we have it on the hoist. We're going to go ahead and start pulling the tailgate and the bed and all that. I can't wait, guys. Stay tuned. Wait until we see what the frame looks like with the cab and the bed off. It's going to be very interesting. All right, here we go. First off, let me start off by saying that I'm really thankful that this truck already has brand new brake lines. I mean, these lines are brand new. I mean, here's the main line right there. That's good news. So it's looking like we do not have to replace lines. I'm really excited about that. Look at that, brand new lines, awesome. But the overall condition of this undercarriage is really bad. I can only imagine what this transfer case's condition is. But actually, you know what? The case half here actually looks new. I'm willing to bet that this thing had a pump rub issue in the past, and this was recently replaced with something different. So this would be my very first time shaking it down. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Anyone can do that. If you don't have to be a mechanic or a technician or anything like that to know how to shake down a vehicle. It's pretty simple. You know there's something wrong when there's any sort of play on the front end. And let me show you really quick, just a quick tip. Basically what I like to do is I just like to rock it like that. And what I'm doing is I'm just basically feeling for play. I even like to kind of pick up and feel if there's any play that way. But what we're really looking for is any sort of movement basically in the ball joints on the upper control arms, lowers, as well as the hubs themselves, wheel bearings. It's very common for these to actually fail. I mean, it's an independent front suspension. Now, if you're to go left or right like that, again, guys, you're feeling play. You're going to feel the steering itself like actually moving a little bit, but you're actually feeling more of a sort of void there. Believe it or not, it's pretty tight. An indication if there is any play, it may be a tie rod, maybe an inner or an outer. or a few other things, but that's really the gist of it, guys. So just basically rock it up and down or left or right. If you feel any movement, there's something to address there. Time to pull the bed, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to use my SP half-inch electric. I absolutely love this thing. And once we do that, we're going to go ahead and pull the box. So I'm just going to time lapse this really quick, and then we'll go ahead and pull the cab. So we're ready. We're ready to go.
Ready?
Yep. Good? Yeah. Doesn't really matter because it's junk anyways.
Truck pulled out.
We don't need a hand, we're good. Oh, so you show up and we're already done. I see how it is, Mark.
Yeah, I think I'll go get an ice cream now.
Right here, we definitely got to get this off because we're not going to ride with that. I didn't get it on camera for you guys, but unfortunately, we had to cut a bed bolt. It just kept spinning. So Jesse and I took the liberty of pulling out the old Sawzall and the pry bar, and we just cut it right off. It was, I mean, the easiest way to do it. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and pick this thing up in the air and pull the cab, and hopefully nothing happens. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull the cab bolts, but it's probably never been pulled before. As you guys can tell, the whole truck is destroyed and rusty. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that when we do this, that we don't spin on one, you know what I mean? So I'd hate to have to cut into the cab to get the remainder of these bolts out. I'm hoping that we can get them all out, so let's see. Alright, here we go. Oh, buddy. Look at that. That actually doesn't look too bad, that one. We're gonna restore this truck, and it's gonna look awesome. Just wait, I'm serious. Full restoration on this Duramax. We're gonna let it live this time. All right, that one's really tight. We might have to bust out old Snappy. Well, the half-inch SP tool thing I've been using most of the day today, so it's probably dead. Alright, so I just took a rust bath. I've been doing all day today. But luckily, we were successful. Every single cab bolt came out. That last one, I just turned the camera off, but I mean, I just put a little pry bar underneath there and zipped it right out. So we're good to go. I'll go ahead and take the remaining ones off here in front of the core support. And once we're done, guys, go ahead and pull the cab.
Yeah, the cross members just got light flakies on it. The rest of it looks pretty solid. So normally those can rot out pretty ugly bad.
You guys that's never done this before, you have to see the potential in this build right here. I know it looks shot, but it really isn't. Once we sandblast everything and actually paint it, it's going to look really nice.
Yeah.
So definitely worth it. Very salvageable.
Yeah. The little bit of flakies on the outside, that isn't a big deal. It's where you got great big rust welts where you smack it with a hammer and half the frame's falling apart. That is a concerning issue.
Yeah.
So
this cross member looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to go. Here comes the fun part. We're actually trying to get the pad somewhere where once we actually lift this cab off the ground, it doesn't push right up, you know, into something rust and puts a hole into the cab itself. So we got to be really careful.
Done touching, Jeff?
Yep.
I mean,
Hold on.
yep.
I gotta get off the
Transmission cable. Shifter cable. That's okay, we just catch stuff as we go. I'm gonna just keep inching. You guys holler, right?
Yeah. We're clear on this side.
Huh?
We're clear on that side. Yeah, I think if you want to grab a bungee.
Looks mint.
She's a peach.
Actually, it stayed pretty clean over the years.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Probably didn't have a lot of leaks. Guys, again, you guys seen it all right here. We have the cab off. It's right here, obviously. Pretty cool little system we had going on here with the roll cart. We're essentially going to go ahead and just put this cab right on a trailer. And the box, we have a different box for the truck, and we're just going to go ahead and ship it. But as you guys can see, it was a pretty seamless transition from removing the cab and the bed. We had a little hang up with one of the bolts like I was talking about. We had to cut it out. We're definitely not keeping this. This is disgusting. It's like the sending unit. This isn't good, and there's no way that since we're already here, we're going to replace all of this, guys. Fuel lines. The only thing that we're not going to replace is the brake lines. There's no reason for that. Yeah, I mean, we're knocking the T-case down. We're probably going to be knocking the trans down, doing a cool build there. Rear end, as well as the motor. Okay, so it needs head gaskets, so we're going to be doing ARP head studs. Of course, valve lash. We're going to be doing all that, guys. I mean, injectors, the works on this motor. But what I'll tell you, as you guys can see, first impression, it just looks like complete crap. Let's be honest. Let's just call it the way we see it. What do you think, Jesse?
Definitely on the rougher side, but I think when we're done, it's gonna look real nice.
So, guys, just look past all the crap right here and just please look at it in a way where we're actually going to restore this truck. We literally are restoring this vehicle, and it's really exciting. This is by far one of the crappiest trucks I've ever bought, but we are going to make it beautiful. So, guys, continue to stay tuned. Jesse, thank you, man, so much for all your help. Couldn't have done it without you, brother. Big thanks to Ryan's Diesel Service as well as Kodiak Truck for, again, allowing me to bring another one of my projects to your guys' shop. It's really helpful. It really is, being able to utilize the hoist, your guys' expertise as well as the manpower. So thank you so much for that. Guys, that's all the time that we have for today. Leave in the comments what you guys think about this project. The Victory Max, man, I am so pumped about it. And we got more to come for the Wife Max as well. Trust me, so make sure you stay tuned for that. See you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.
there. Why run? We're not doing anything.
They're gonna arrest everybody. Everybody's going to jail.
All right, guys, so that'll conclude this video today. I hope you guys found this interesting. The police are here. Everyone's freaking out or whatever, but I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.